Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third-party accessory review. Today I'm taking a look at the latest offering from DNA Designs. This is their DK-02M Metroplex Movable Hand for the Titan class Metroplex. This is for the retail, the San Diego Comic-Con and the Takara Tomy version. Taking a quick look around the box, we've got very basic packaging. And on the back there, we've got the hands and pictures of Metroplex, and an important statement that this product does not include Metroplex. They come packaged in a clamshell along with a set of instructions, and there's not as much involved in this set as there is with the Fortress Maximus set, because obviously we get the accessories for Cerebros. But these are pretty much identical, although they have been painted up in a black colour with a red to match Metroplex. Again, exactly the same with the hand cannon sections. We have these fingers with a pin going through this section here, but we also have hinges. We have a hinge, and that's the same for each and every one of these fingers. And then the thumb can hinge up, and bend, and of course we have a rotation in there. Mine is a little bit loose. This was actually an early test shot sample, so I'm hoping that the retail versions, this is tightened up a little bit. Mine just doesn't really want to sit as snugly in there as it should. But we also get the ability to lift these cannons out as well. We can pill this up, flip it over, and we can have the cannons pointing off the hands as well. That's something I don't think I actually covered in the Fortress Maximus review. So, without further ado, we're going to be taking the hands off of Metroplex. We have the mighty Titan himself. Now I'm going to get people ask, what head do you have on there, Ben? That is the Unique Toys head. It's actually one of the first videos. It was a long time ago. I will include a link at the end of the video, but I do advise you and warn you that I was pretty terrible at reviewing things. Well, I'm not exactly brilliant now, but I'm better than I was. Anyway, the arms themselves, Hasbro and Takara, in all of their wisdom, made both of these arms differently. To get the hand off with this arm, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Now with the other arm, this is exactly the same with Fortress Maximus, so if you're struggling with Fort Max, this is exactly why. We have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. There is a 5th screw in there, which really does catch a lot of people out. With regards to screwdrivers, the screws, again, are not all exactly the same size. So if you can get yourself something like this, I got this from a local DIY store. I got a few of these, and they're for mending watches and things like that. It's very good. You can just put that in and give it a good twist, and it seems to be an adequate size. Unfortunately, I don't have any sizes or anything stating on here which is which, but this seems to work very well at getting all of these screws out. So let's open them up. Once that's fully unscrewed, you can just lift this cover section off, remove the hand, and these nubbin sections here just fit into these grooves here. We can bring the new Metroplex hand in, and it goes in exactly the same place. And then using exactly the same screws, we can then place this section back on and retighten. And here he is, all modded up, new hands in tow. And doesn't he look the bee's knees? What a stunning figure. I do love Metroplex. I think he was a very underrated figure, and he got a lot of jip, but hey, it was a massive Transformer, and Hasbro and Takara hadn't given us one of these for a very long time. Like I mentioned, the hands are really nicely articulated. We do also have a very good point on the wrist, which allows us to bring the hands right the way forwards. We've got a nice rotation in there. Grip-wise, we can bring in one of his rifles, slides down. So once we slide that section in, we don't even really need to do it up. That's in there pretty firmly. That section's annoying me. The downsides of getting test shots, eh? They're never going to be exactly spot on. That's the whole idea. So they can be tweaked and modified just to give you guys an idea of what to expect. But yes, there he is. He can hold his gun rather nicely, and we'll bring this hand outwards as well. Open up here. He really needs a massive, great rifle now. This is making him look too small, isn't it? you get the idea. something like that. They're good hands. I think you kind of mistransform them as well. You can fold the hands around, so they will still work nicely with him in his base modes. Plastic-wise, they're made of a very solid plastic, which is easily on par with the Takara and Hasbro products. In fact, they knock the socks off the original very hollow hands that we got. These are poorly manufactured in comparison, and we have that bend at the fingers. I don't like enforced bend on hands. These really do look the part, and I highly recommend them. I do hope that they give us Metroplex ankle tilts like they're going to do with Fortress Maximus, and I will probably be getting the DNA Designs bludgeon if you guys want to see me review that. It looks incredible. I should be able to get one. I'll probably have to pass it on to somebody else after I've finished, but it's going to be their first figure. And if the product quality on these hands and accessory sets are anything to go by, it's going to be outstanding. Thank you all again for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe. And on the side here I've included a link to the Fortress Maximus set and of course the Unique Toys upgrade head. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.